Okay. Little pre-show chat, even though we're 5 minutes late to starting the show because of, technical issues.
Right. It's a training session, essentially.
Yes. I need to turn my phone on silent as well. It is a training session. It is because, I have no idea how this is going to work out. Okay.
We need you on the Discord, too, to share your screen.
I need to go on Discord as well to share my screen. So I am going into the channel. There we go. You're not in the channel yet. You need to get in there.
It takes me a second to click in there, my man.
Oh boy.
You want to see how easy it is? It's boom. I'm in.
Boom. Okay. Well, here it is. Boom. Here's my screen.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right. Okay. Anyway, where were we? So everybody can hear everybody. That's the main thing. So I've got the stream nearly up and running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on right now. I think. Or will I? Yes, I will. First of all, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to remote into the station's playout computer and I'm going to get this stream queued up into the queue. There we go. So that will automatically connect to the stream when the song is over. Anyway, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute you all anyway, and I'm going to kick it off now, okay? Because the song is 7 minutes long. I'm going to cut it early.
Coolabools.
Okay. Coolabools. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Emma O'Driscoll here. You're listening to Limerick City Community Radio. Your city, your station, your voice.
Cousin Ed here from V-Rock. This is the 80s mixtape on LCCR. Stay tuned or we'll peck your eyes out.
Hey, this is Blaze Monroe from Party at the Back, and you're listening to the 80s mixtape on LCCR.
Hello, one and all. You are tuned in to a special edition of the 80s Mixtape today in Limerick City Community Radio, broadcasting all around the world at lccr.ie and the TuneIn app. I am Justin the Sniper Snyder. Joining me as always is...
Dave the Don O'Neill. Can you hear the sound of my voice?
Yeah!
Wow. Okay, folks, we're going to set this up for you right now. We are doing a show from my home, and I'm patching these guys in from the United States of Connecticut and Florida.
Who's the Connecticut?
Yeah, that's right. Who's the Connecticut? Connecticut, speak up.
Oh, that would be me. Hi, guys.
Michelle P. Russo, of course.
Cool.
Of course.
We have someone else on, but I don't know if they'll open up their mic. Maybe we'll get a full car today, all four wheels.
It's hard to say. I'm going to try and adjust Michelle. Oh, no, Michelle, your volume's already adjusted. But Brent is in the chat as well. He's under the name of Jackson. By the way, I'm screen recording this whole thing, so everybody's going to see this. So you, Brent, you can't hide, okay?
It's already in video, my man. You can't disconnect.
Exactly.
It's already permanently recorded.
Yes. Well, I hope everybody can hear us okay. This is the first time we've done this. We're broadcasting from home because we've closed down the station due to the lockdown that was announced last night.
Right.
Don't want to go into that because it's all and depressing and all that kind of stuff. And this is a happy show. But what is it all about today? What is it all about?
It's another first, my man, another first to boot.
Yeah.
In terms of our first time doing it with our Connecticut and, of course, our Canadian. But it is, of course, On the Edge.
Yeah.
And this is our most popular show. On the Edge started out as a song which was released in 1979 that sounded 80s, or a song released in 1990 that sounded 80s. But then it sort of became any song released prior to the 80s that inspired the 80s, or any song released after the 80s that was inspired by the 80s. That's the premise of the show.
So
we are alternating between pre and post 80s songs, and we have three different presenters today with our own tastes.
Exactly, yes. You know what? That was a lovely description. I couldn't have said it better myself. And it is episode 9. Okay? That's Niner. Okay?
Boy,
Yeah.
Niner.
All right, so we're going to go...
Niner.
We're going to go into the 70s first, and I believe you're up first, Justin. So let's set it up.
Yeah, so we all know Gary Newman with Cars, but he was also part of a group called Two Boy Army, and the name of this song is Our Friends Electric from 79. That is the Two Boy Army and Gary Newman in the group with Our Friends Electric.
Excellent song, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go indeed. This is a great 70s roundup, huh?
Yeah.
Hang on. I didn't want to talk over this bit.
We have situation go. 990, Roger. You're looking good for translate.
Yeah, we're gonna go to some 70s disco now with I Lost My Heart to a Starship Trooper.
Stars, an evil Darth Vader hits me, vanished to Mars. Tell me, Captain Strange, do you feel my devotion? Or are you like a droid, devoid of emotion? Encounters 1 and 2 are not enough for me. What my body needs is close encounter 3. I lost my heart to a starship trooper, crashing light in hyperspace, fighting for the Federation. Hand in hand we'll conquer space. Listen, Captain Strange, what's our destination? The scanners seem to indicate a small deviation. Static on the comm, it's Starfleet Command, requesting your position, it's that final demand. Your intentions are known, they found out at last. So if you're gonna take me, please make it fast. Touch me, feel me, do what you will. I want to feel that galactic thrill. I lost my heart to a starship trooper, crashing light in hyperspace, fighting for the Federation. Hand in hand we'll conquer space.
9090, this is Starcom. We got a problem on your vector. Request status check, over. Arcadia, this is strategy control. You have force deviation at 5 parsecs. Acknowledge. Arcadia, we show condition red. Confirm. What's going on out there?
Crashing light in hyperspace, fighting for the Federation. Hand in hand we'll conquer space. I lost my heart to a starship trooper. Space suit is lying on control room floor. Pulse rate increasing as the heat factor soars. Take me, make me feel the force. Ignore the computers, we're locked on course. I lost my heart to a starship trooper, crashing light in hyperspace, fighting for the Federation. Hand in hand we'll conquer space.
9090, this is Starcom. Be advised you have a serious vector deviation. Repeat, serious vector deviation. Arcadia, 9090, do you come? This is Starfleet control to all ships in Sector 5. Be advised that Arcadia 9090 is off course. All
Sarah Brightman there with I Lost My Heart to a Starship Trooper.
Nice. I was kind of hoping, man, that there was some at least Star Trek reference,
There was.
but
There was.
it's also a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
So what
We
your
don't
history
discriminate.
with that song?
We don't discriminate. The history of that song, well, for me, just, I grew up with it being on the radio, and, I hadn't heard it in quite some time. But, I was searching for 70s disco and came across that one. I was like, oh, I got to stick this on. And in my discovery, I noticed that it was not a hit in the United States.
I'm looking it up right now. It only peaked on the Irma at position 5, but yeah, not on the Hot 100 at all.
No,
not even
that-
disco charts.
The Hot 100.
That was new for me.
Yeah, Michelle, you love disco, and that one kind of slipped under your radar.
It sure did, yeah. But I loved it. I was sitting here chair dancing.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You're gonna, have it forevermore in your memories, burned in there. Okay, and I'm gonna send you the song as well, so you can add it to your collection.
Ah, very nice. Thank you.
No problem. No problem at all. Oh boy, oh boy,
I
oh boy.
lost my heart to a Starship Trooper. Sorry, still stuck in my head.
Yeah.
But we do have to say one thing.
Go for it.
Go ahead first. No, you first.
Okay, I was just going to say things are going well so far from what I can tell. Everything seems to be optimal. The systems are up and running. We haven't dropped out or anything like that yet. There's no papping or clicking that I can hear.
Right.
So I think everything's this is going well so far. So let's hope for the next 45 minutes or so that it continues that way.
I hope so. Are the text lines up?
You know what? I think they might be. I can open them up here on the computer, the station computer. Okay?
Cool. I'm not going to do it as fast as you did last week, but if you have any request in to send us, that is any On the Edge candidate. Again, that's songs released prior to the 80s that were inspiring the 80s, and songs released after the 80s that were inspired by the 80s, then send them in on 083446655. That's 08344666655, or hit us up on Facebook with a message at facebook.com/Limerick City Community Radio, or on Twitter at twitter.com/LCCR, the number 1.
Beautiful. It's just so beautiful when
Yeah.
you do it. You do it so good. And you know what else you do so good? We've got 25 seconds. You do the you do a certain Canadian very good.
Ooh, I'm Brent and I'm on the mic, but I'm muted and I like eggs and I'm afraid to open up my mic because others might hear me. I like eggs, goodbye.
Oh no, oh no. And another oh no. We're going to the 2000s now for, well, I think it's 2016, is it?
This one specifically is 14. 2014. I'm going to co-dedicate this one to Jeff Hayes, my work buddy, and Scotty Shermy Dude, my other work buddy, because they love the funk. And this is a funky song, Uptown Funk, by Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson.
That ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown. roots and funk you up. Dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it, if you freak dead and own it, don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it, well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Little uptown funking, us up, funking, not the other word.
Oh.
Us up by
Oh.
Mark Ronison and Bruno Mars.
You know, we're not on FM today, but it's still a family show, so we have to, keep the F words clean.
Well,
Yes.
the Funktopus is gonna do something. Sorry, didn't hear you, Michelle.
Oh, I said yes.
My bad.
Please do, gentlemen.
Gentlemen. Oh, wow.
I know. Who am I talking to?
Blush there.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Oh boy.
All right, Michelle, take it away.
My turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's a song that's lyrically disturbing, but it sounds lovely because of the 80s element. This is 2010, Pumped Up Kicks.
All the other kids
is everybody there?
Yeah. Oh, we're right here.
We're
Yeah, that
live.
was
We're
Foster the
live.
People.
This might not be acceptable here, but it was acceptable in the 80s, according to Calvin Harris. Hey, Justin, do you recognize this tune?
It's the one that plays in our show.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the last 3 years, this is featured in our show on one of our idents.
That's right.
And we've never played
Sometimes-
the full song before. Until now.
No. Brent apparently, I'm going to openly say, did not know the origin of that soundbite, if you will, the
Right.
bit from that song.
Okay. Because as far as I know, that was not a hit in the United States either. So I'm just wondering if you'd heard the song before.
I have.
You have? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And Michelle, you too?
Before I joined the
Yeah,
show.
not here in Connecticut, but that could have just been me too. I might have just missed that one.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, of course, that was Calvin Harris with Acceptable in the 80s with the 2007 album that he released, his debut album called I Created Disco.
Ooh.
There you go.
So he created disco,
That's
which
what
was
he says.
acceptable in the 80s.
That's what he says. He says, I created disco. That's it. Look, that's what they tell me.
Okay.
That's what they tell me. I didn't say it.
Their words, not yours.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, you know what? Actually, we're not too late here because in theory, we started the show at 5:05 and we're only 25 to 6 now. So it is time for the...
I'm looking up to see if we didn't call it anything special. It's
No.
apparently just the treble bill of
Rack. All right. Okay, so in this order, it's your song, Michelle's song, and my song. So what do we have up first?
So I'm going to dedicate this one to my work buddy again, Scooter Dude. This time only Scooter Dude.
Right.
Because he loves this. Actually, no, I'm going to co-dedicate this one as well to another work buddy named Victoria, or Vicky. We also call her the Commodore VIC-20.
Wow.
And other things.
Hello, Vicky. I hope you're listening back and are pleasantly amused by your work buddy Justin here.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I think that I'm trying to not go on a tangent here, but we were trying to do this on. We were trying to request this song for another special, but it wasn't in the 80s, so this carried over from there. It's Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band with Hollywood Nights.
Excellent. And Michelle, what have you got up?
Oh, for the Triple Bill of Rock,
Yeah.
I have got, from 1976, some Thin Lizzy, The Boys Are Back in Town.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowee wow. That's some Irish rock for you there, Thin Lizzy, of course.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bring it to America again with a 90s song from, technically it was released in 1990, but as a single in 91 from Steel Hearts with I'll Never Let You Go.
Whether it's 2 for Tuesday, 3 for Thursday, or shit-faced Saturday, put a fist in the air and listen to V-Rock.
I'm underage, Big Daddy.
She stood there bright as the sun on that California coast. He was a Midwestern boy on his own. She looked at him with those soft eyes so innocent and blue. He knew right then he was too far from home. He was too far from home. She took his hand and she led him along that golden beach. They watched the waves tumble over the sand. They
Cousin Ed here from V-Rock. Stay tuned to the 80s mixtape and put your balls to the wall. You get your balls to the wall. Balls to the wall. You get your balls to the wall.
Been away, haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. Chick that used to dance a lot, every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Friday night they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back in town again. Been hanging down at Dino's. The boys are back in town again.
Grow your hair, put on a spandex catsuit, and learn to pout. Now, my son, you're a man.
Hey, how's my packet look?
Tiny.
V-Rock.
I can't believe that thing got me pregnant.
Oh boy, oh boy. Wow. Wowie, wow. That was the Treble Bill of Rock, for lack of a more dirtier name.
Well, what would be the dirtier name? Keep in mind there's a lady present.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're the
Triple
one.
Bill of Rock is quite fine.
It is quite gentlemanly, right?
Yes, I approve.
You approve. Okay, well, you know, Justin, you're the one who comes up with the names, so why don't we just leave that one to you? If you feel like, you know, disclosing it on the air.
Well, I'll
Family
think of
show.
something very quick. You want me to say it right now?
Go for it. Why not?
Well, I felt it was kind of cute how Michelle said triple instead of treble.
Oh.
So, with that in mind, I would like to do something along the lines of the triple nipple of, and then
God,
have to figure
no.
out the rest.
The triple nipple. Oh, no.
So
Can I
much
say the word
no.
nipple?
That train that is the 80s mixtape is, as they say, barreling down the hill right now.
Big boy.
Oh, it's a good thing we're not on FM today, right? Not that it would make
that's
a
actually
difference.
brilliant. The triple nipple of rock diddles.
No, I was thinking of the triple nipple of rock dipples.
Oh, okay. We're getting better. Iterative improvement.
Yeah. Leave my name out of it, okay? And besides, diddles is no, we're not going to get into that, all right? It's the triple nipple of rock dipples. Whatever the hell that means, right?
Rocky dipples.
Rocky. Oh, okay.
All right.
Yes.
Oh boy. We'll
Oh,
commit
boy.
that to the books.
We'll try anyway. We'll try. Let's push it on to the next song. We got a long intro here.
True. So there's a lot of 80s synth-inspired songs in terms of 80s synthesizers, and people have refined them over the years, you know?
Yep.
So many chips out there, chipsets, emulations, MIDI samples, all of that good stuff. And there's a ton of that sort of pool of music out there. So I wanted to tap into it. But also from a group called The Midnight, we played it at the top of the year. We had a song called Jason, which had a nice saxy beat. But I just wanted pure synth for this one.
Was that in the big special that we did, the 9-hour special?
It was.
Cool.
So maybe we could do a special based on just this type of stuff. Modern synth inspired by 80s sounds.
Hey,
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea, and there's so much of it, right?
There's a ton.
A whole
We can
ton.
get infinite shows out of that.
Yeah. We can even use the Louder with Crowder intro there too, right?
Oh boy.
Let's not go into that.
True.
Yeah.
Anyways, again, The Midnight, and the name of this song is Daytona. Nothing like pure synth. No vocals, pure synth. The Midnight
Absolutely.
and Daytona.
Loved it. Unbelievable
Yeah,
tune.
that was
Awesome.
awesome.
That was really cool.
Glad you liked it.
I did.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do a special with all that kind of stuff, all this modern retakes of the 80s. I love it. It's a good
Awesome.
style. It's a good, really good style.
Cool.
Cool. Well, this one is from 2014. I'm dedicating it to Brent because he loves Ellie Jackson, and this is LaRue with Uptight Downtown.
Streets alive with people, people who want to move. How can all these people have so much to prove? Oh, I can only ask myself, oh, where are you all going? And won't you take me with you to where all the sirens are blowing? Streets alive with people with nothing left to lose. When did all these people start to change their shoes? Oh, I can only ask myself, oh, where are you all going? And won't you take me with you to where all the sirens are blowing?
Wowie wow.
Right. Why
Right.
is that one dedicated to Brent, Michelle? What's the history on that?
Yes.
Well, Brent actually introduced me to that song.
Right?
It doesn't surprise
he's
me.
really into Ellie Jackson
Yeah.
and LaRue, and so that's kind of his thing. And he introduced me to that. I've been listening to LaRue and getting into her music, and this was just such an awesome song. And I actually read online from vulture.com, a writer there said that Uptight Downtown is equal parts Bowie's Let's Dance and the best of Duran Duran.
Wow.
And I kind of have to agree with that.
Yeah, you know what? It wouldn't have occurred to me until you just said it there. Absolutely. But Brent is right. He did get us all into LaRue at one point. He was going through this big LaRue phase about what? I don't know. It seems like years ago now.
Yeah, I don't think it's a phase. I think he's still into LaRue.
Ooh. Okay.
Now the truth comes out. He likes more than eggs.
Yeah, I like
Eggs
eggs.
and
With a little
LaRue.
LaRue.
I like eggs. He
do it
wasn't
well too,
here,
man.
He wasn't here when you roasted him on that before. So how about you give it another shot?
Boy, I'm Brent. I don't open up my mic often, but when I do, I must say, I like eggs.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, you guys.
But Brent came up with a good name for the treble bill of rock there on chat there after we came up with, well, after you came up with that filth. But his
Yeah.
wasn't much better. So, Michelle, why do you call it out?
What?
Why don't you call out what he said? You see, now Brent wants you to do it.
Oh, no.
I'll do it.
I'm keeping out of this.
Okay. All right, Snowball, it's all you.
It is.
Where
Well,
is it? Here it is.
I want to save it for another special. You're gonna, you put another bet in there. Good. It is the triple dribble of Tito.
Oh, Brent.
And you thought he was
Yeah.
a good boy, right? You did.
Yeah, don't let these guys pull you down.
Oh, that's already happened a long time ago. We've known
Man, oh,
Brent
man.
since he was 13.
Aw, you guys are great.
Yep.
Thank God for that extra music bed. You know, we have the time, even though we're running a bit late. We have the time, though, because there's no other shows coming up after ours.
I hope so. We have some stuff to announce. I have 4 things to announce.
Cool.
Hopefully Michelle has something to announce, and hopefully you have at least one thing to announce yourself.
All right, take it away.
All right. Well, we've been sort of not doing a lot of new special shows in terms of we're trying to get more episode duch, as in a duck, a duch, and a trois, all the way up to this niner. So we've come up with 4 additional specials to put in our ever-growing list.
Have we?
So
4?
one of them, well, we just did one right now. We said something along the lines of a synth special.
Yeah.
It's an unnamed special. It's just the topic will be synthy stuff.
Synthy.
Or along those lines.
Cool. Okay, I like that.
TBD.
TBD, yeah.
2 of them I'm gonna hold to the end. So the next one is something called the In the Edge special, name pending. And that is going to be anything that was released in the 80s that does not sound 80s. So that's like the inverse of the On the Edge.
I like it. Yeah, because there's plenty of that, really, kind of, especially in the 1980 era, you know?
Right. The carryovers.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll pencil that in. Then we have 2 that were inspired by Scott. And Scott's actually been working on this in the background. The first one being the Canadian special. Not necessarily Canadian rock, but it could be. It's any Canadian artist that released songs in the 80s. So we know a couple of our favorites, but he has a list. He shared it with me at work. That is my work buddy, Scott. The last one is something along the lines of songs with rhetorical names, and I can pull up a few examples.
All right, do that.
Let me try to do that. I was not prepared to pull up the list. Here we go. Songs with rhetorical questions like, who can it be now? What's love got to do with it? Should I stay or should I go?
Excellent.
Do you really want to hurt me? That's just a few of them. I won't list the whole list, but
yeah,
that's another one. So there's 4 specials right off the bat.
Songs with rhetorical questions. That's it. Oh yeah, and don't forget as well that we were talking about this around Christmas time. Songs with body parts, right? In the name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, need to add that one too.
I'm putting another bed in here because I feel like we're going to need a few more seconds to yak on.
Cool. But we do have a large list of special shows that need more episodes on top of this. And we were just discussing, maybe you can talk about this, what we were talking about during our triple, I'm not going to say the rest again, our triple segment of Rack.
Okay. What were we talking about?
What we wanted to,
Grand Theft Auto, of course. Grand Theft
didn't want to
Auto.
say it.
Right, okay. So back in 2017, we filled in a lot of space with Grand Theft Auto specials, right? Because we were doing specials based on all the Grand Theft Auto games from GTA, I think it was Vice City, all the way up to 5, and that includes Vice City Stories and blah blah blah, all the other kind of offshoots, right? So we did, and we did them in like 3 parts. So we got a lot of airtime off of those, right? And because they have huge 80s soundtracks, right? So I'm thinking that, okay, we won't, fill the whole year with it again, but we can certainly do a few, maybe like an amalgamation of all the games and kind of fit that into 3 parts or something like that, maybe.
Maybe. We were listening back at work over our first week where we were all working from home, and unfortunately, we had great songs and, the idents and the commercials, but what was lacking is our current evolved radio confidence, if you will.
Exactly. We were newbies at the time, and we're still, finding our feet, especially with this new situation, doing the show from home, if you will.
Right.
So, okay, I'm up for that too. We're just going to have to get planning. But for next week, it will be general format.
True.
Well, it's easy, it'll be easy.
I hope so. But I wanted to pair our radio confidence with our passion for the GTA specials.
Right.
Any announcements, Michelle?
Yeah.
I'm clean out of announcements.
Oh.
I have none.
Nothing, you want to plug your show, maybe?
Well, hey, why not? Because, tomorrow is Sunday. Love Letters with Michelle will be on tomorrow and Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fun Tower Radio at www.funtowerradio.com.
.com, indeed. Funtowerradio.com. That's 8 p.m. Eastern, and by then we will be sprung forward, so it'll be 1 a.m. our time.
Oh my!
On Monday morning, yeah.
But it's perfect light love songs, perfect for 1 a.m. in the morning.
Agreed.
Just to help you relax.
Yeah.
It's a perfect show.
Especially, a lot of people are probably having a lot of trouble relaxing lately. So tune into Michelle P. Russo on Love Letters, and you will not be disappointed.
For sure.
All right, so I think that's about it. We've done 3 music beds now, so I think it is time officially to end the show. It has been a fairly successful one for the first time at home. We wanted to do this at the station. I was going to do one last show at the station and do from next week at home. But anyway, until next week from home again, we will see ya!
Cousin Ed here.
Thank you, everyone.
Mixtape on LCCR in association with V-Rock.
Limerick City Community Radio.
Your city, your station, your voice.
And it was going so well, and then I messed up at the last minute. First of all, I put the wrong idents in the wrong order. Anyway, Harry Chapin, Cats in the Cradle.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking for I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. It said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said I'd love to, Dad, if I can find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids are the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time there.
All right, folks, we're out.
We're oot.
We're
Oot
officially
in the
oot.
boot.
So I can crunch my chocolate chip cookies.
You can. All right, so we're still on the old video. I've screen recorded the whole show.
Right, so people can see everybody's mistakes, most notably Don's one mistake.
I was expecting to make a mistake at the beginning, not at the end. Okay, it was the last second. I can't believe I got the idents in the wrong way. Oh boy. And then that threw me off, of course. And then I muted the goddamn channel for a second, the playout channel. And then after that, then it was just, I had to apologize. It was wrong. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I probably made mistakes I didn't even know I made.
It's all good. I think for our first out of studio broadcast, we did pretty good.
Yep, 99%.
99%.
All the songs got on. That's the important part.
They did. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We didn't have to adhere to a schedule today, thankfully, because shows have not been, because it came, the announcement was officially made at 8:30 last night that there would be a lockdown, and I was really hoping that we'd do one more show at the studio before, because we could see the lockdown being quite inevitable, and we were thinking about maybe limiting our exposure to the studio or closing it down completely anyway. But we didn't expect to have to do it so soon, as in within 4 hours notice, 3.5 hours really, 8:30, and the lockdown started at midnight. So yeah.
Right.
So yeah, that's that. Okay, folks, we're going to close off the video now. So everybody say your goodbyes.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a great week.
Indeed. Have a great week, considering. Godspeed, everyone. Bye-bye.